Okay, so when you think like fast casual or like national restaurant chains, you probably think of like Applebee's, Chili's, Red Lobster, Olive Garden, things like that. But one of the lesser known ones is a place called Fuddruckers. Now, I don't know much about Fuddruckers, right? But based on their what they had like in 2019 they had like 150-ish, very rough locations. I mean, definitely not like. Actually, let's look up how many Applebee's locations there are. Okay, well, here's a stat for you. I don't know how much they, as of December, as of December 31st, 2019, Applebee's had nearly 1,800 locations, where Fuddruckers, as of January, like a year ago, had 60. So, definitely not the same size as Applebee's. But the name is just so weird. It's like Fuddruckers. It started out as Freddy Fuddruckers. It's just a weird name to me. But they really tout their burgers. It's the world's best hamburgers or whatever. So they grind the meat on premise. They bake the buns on premise, which I like that approach. I do. But just how good is this food actually? We're about to find out because, ladies and gentlemen, oh God, I hope you can see it. My back window is a mess. Let's see. Fuck. Well, I don't know if you can see it, especially since the logo is tiny. But it just so happens I live like 2 or 3 minutes away from one of the 60 locations of Fuddruckers. And I want to try it out, and that's what, and you guys are coming along for the ride. That's what this is all about. We're going to see if Fuddruckers really has the best hamburgers, and if they should be as big as Applebee's, or maybe even a Five Guys. I don't know if it's fast casual. That might be more of an or a Five Guys Shake Shack type thing versus an Applebee's. Which let's look it up. Let's look it up. How many Five Guys locations are there? 1,700 plus as of 2021. And now let's do Shake Shack too, just for good measures. They have 262 in the U.S. and then 142 international. So let's say 400. So even the Shake Shack, significantly smaller than Five Guys, has 400 restaurants. Fuddruckers is significantly smaller than Shake Shack with 60. It's like less than 5 times the locations, or 5 times less locations-ish. It's actually a little more than that, but I don't feel like doing the math. But do they deserve... Fuddruckers is an underdog, to say the least, that's for sure. But do they deserve it to be? Let's find out. I'm going in. I might be eating in my car. I might be eating... Actually, this is bar and grill, so I'm assuming I can sit down and eat in there, which I just will probably do. So let's go see what we got in Fuddruckers, baby.
Okay, so I would honestly, this is like very much a hybrid between like the Applebee's and the Shake Shacks of the world, we'll say, because it's like you sit down, there's like condiments on the table and stuff, and they have a bar and grill. There's a bar here, but you go up to a counter and order what you want, so it's just, I don't know, it's very different. But I got 3 burgers. They have an half-pound exotic section, which is just piqued my interest. You can get buffalo, elk, American Kobe beef, or you can get an ostrich burger. And I got the ostrich burger, which is $18, but you know, it's exotic, so that's whatever. So I got the ostrich burger. I got a 3rd-pound mushroom and Swiss burger, and then I also built my own, which with blue cheese, bacon, egg, lettuce, tomato, all the works like that. So, and then I got that one in a combo, so we'll see how the fries are as well. But my total is like $50, which honestly really not too bad considering I'm getting enough food for 3 people. I'll tell you this right now, it's probably like on par with Five Guys, put it that way. But yeah, if not cheaper. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the food. We'll see when it comes out. The guy was super nice too, so that's kind of count for something. But yeah, we'll report back once the food's ready. Okay, I got the food. I got it all in like to-go boxes because I didn't want to have to deal with like boxing it all up after, because there's no way I'm eating fucking, what, half-pound, 2/3, like over a pound of burgers. But you can get half-pound, you can get 1/3 pound, half-pound, 2/3 pound, which is crazy, 2/3 a pound. I'm just gonna eat them in the order I pull them out. This is the mushroom Swiss one. Actually, fuck, what am I doing? I should have showed you. Ah, well. So I'm gonna try it without, this one, mushroom and Swiss is kind of a weird one. I feel like there's not often sauce on it. Holy crap, it's huge, dude. So I'm gonna try it without some ketchup and mayo like I usually do. And then after it, if I think it needs it, I'll add some ketchup and mayo to it. But the mushroom and Swiss, I got lettuce, tomato, pickle, and onion on here as well. Get a load of that. So this is a solid burger. I definitely am like, it's good. I'm not like falling in love with it, but it's definitely not the greatest thing. The pickles are like the star of the show here. I'm not even a big pickle guy, but they're punching through and they are doing it with force, and they taste phenomenal. These are like some of the best pickles I've ever had, which again, I don't eat a lot of pickles, so do with that as you will. But from a guy who doesn't like pickles all that much and is kind of slowly inching his way towards being a pickle guy, these are fucking delicious. We got good mushroom on here. The grilled onion's coming through pretty well, and the raw onion. There's raw onion on here as well, so it's double the onion, which I kind of like. I'm a big onion guy. And then the burger, I did say medium, and I'm not saying any pink, so do with that as you will. I don't like hate, well, I will eat a burger pretty much at whatever they cook, but not a lot of pink in that, if any at all. But all in all, I'd give this burger probably like a 6 out of 10. Not a bad one by any means. But most definitely room for improvement. Now what do we got here? Ooh, so this is the combo one. And I built my own. So I got fried egg, bacon, blue cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onion, and let's try these fries. These are some like more like potato wedges, but down the hash. Hot as the dickens. I guess I didn't put my mustard in. Remember, I ketchup and mayo on mushroom and Swiss burger. But that's alright. We're not going to do that. I changed my mind. I make the rules here. But, I don't know, I feel like mushroom and Swisses typically don't have sauces on, at least in my experience. Comment down below if that's wrong. These fries, they're not bad. That's like, I don't know, 5 out of 10 fry. They look way better than they taste. I think if they had a little more seasoning on them, excuse me. I think if they had a little more seasoning on them, I'd be much more about it. But here's they give it to you open up. Sorry, I'm like fighting back a bird, so that's why I look very scared. So I'm gonna flip this over here, but this I am gonna add my sauces to, because it's build your own burger, damn it, and I wanna build it. I'm just getting out of the gym too, so I went to the gym, worked out, went and got some oil and an oil filter so I can change my oil on my car. Now we're here, so I gotta get the protein bag. The excuses I make for myself to keep making very unhealthy videos. Hence why I'm getting back in the gym. But nonetheless, here we go. Once again, colossal. Huge, hugely tall. Look at this motherfucker. Down the hatch. Give you that cross-section Rooney. Oh no, I definitely like this one more than the mushroom and Swiss, for sure. The egg is doing more, but I mean, like, I built it myself, so of course I like it more than the mushroom and Swiss. I did. God damn. I walked for like a half hour in downtown Detroit in like the blistering cold the other night. I was like kind of borderline power walking. So like breathing in all that cold air has kind of fucked up my throat and respiratory system for a little bit. I don't know. But with that being said, let's get back on topic here. I typically don't really get mushroom and Swiss burgers. I just kind of wanted to try something new. Well, not new, but something different from everything else I was ordering. But this is good. You guys know me, I'm a big fan of the egg on the burger. The ketchup and mayo mixture is heavy lifting. I'm not getting as much of the pickles on here, and I think that might be, I don't know if there's less of them or the sauce is kind of covering it up, but I'm not upset with that. This is a burger where I want everything to shine equally. I don't really want like something that I don't really like things to overpower one another. Give me a sec here. I wanted to look up pictures of medium burgers to make sure I'm understanding that phrasing right. And once again, there's like no pink at all in this. This is pretty much a well-done burger. Again, not too pissed about it, but come on, let's start getting them right here. Come on. That mushroom and toast was a 6 out of 10. This one's like a 7.5 out of 10. I like that one much more. And lastly, I will say though, pint glasses, which pretty unusual for a place like this if you ask me. But again, there's a bar in here, so who knows. Now last but not least, this ostrich burger. Ooh, little cheese bubble. Oh, I can't even pop it. Oh, there we go. I don't know if it's coming through on camera. God, look at how big this fucking bun is. Look, you might be able to see it. You can tell it's a different kind of meat. I would say right up, make the buns a little smaller is my thing. Again, you want to bake them here, and I respect the shit out of that. I think that's a good idea. But you can bake them smaller, I'm sure. This one's got lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. Let's get my sausages on there, baby. I got a DUI, baby. I did not get a DUI. Shout out Tony Johns. Yeah, look at that. There's the full thing. Full kit and caboodle. Ostrich burger down the hatch. Almost forgot to give you the cross section here. There we go. Damn, look at that cross section, baby. I might have to start zooming in now when I do these cross sections after that one. This one's really good. I think this one might be my favorite overall. Even more so than the one that I built myself. You can tell it's like the meat. You can tell is different. It doesn't taste. It's got a much more distinct. It doesn't taste like beef. It's more distinct flavor. It's a little bit of a tougher chew, which I don't mind. It's not like I'm sitting here like gnawing on bones or anything. It's not like that hard of a chew, but it's definitely like more firm. You can tell like biting into this and biting into a beef burger, you can definitely be able to tell the texture difference for sure. But I don't know, like the effects. I guess I would say this one's like not as greasy tasting. Does that make sense? And it's like a burger tasting greasy, I guess is not a bad thing. I'd like me a big old greasy burger. Check out Five Guys, Shake Shack. I love those spots. Link in the description for me comparing those two, I just remembered. But, yeah, I think something about this ostrich burger I really like. Is it worth like an extra, hold on, how much did I get for that? Where's my receipt? Is it worth like $5 or $6 more than the build your own? It depends how often you would come to Fuddruckers, I guess. If you come here once in a while, yeah, I'd say it is. But if you're like a Fuddruckers regular and you just like are getting burgers here a couple of times, once, twice a week, maybe once a week I can see getting an ostrich burger. But like if you're here like 2 times plus a week, I would honestly say get a beef burger. But this one's, I would say, handsomely my favorite. The build your own was a 7.5. I'll give this one a solid 8. It was solid. But does Fuddruckers deserve to be more popular? I don't know. They have stuff other than burgers on the menu. I've got like appetizers, platters. I see some chicken, some salads. But god damn it, if your tagline is gonna be world's greatest hamburgers or whatever, you better have some pretty banging hamburgers. And these, I mean, obviously they're not the world's greatest. I would not expect that out of fucking Fuddruckers. But do they stack up to the competition is the main thing. I'm gonna say no. I think I prefer Five Guys and Shake Shack more than Fuddruckers. By no means are these bad, but Shake Shack's been growing on me. I always think I don't like Shake Shack that much, especially in that but it's like, every time I get it since then, it's like, man, this is good fucking food here. So I don't know, maybe I'm a Shake Shack guy. But even the lesser of those two, between Five Guys and Shake Shack, whichever those may be, I'd still probably rather have that than Fuddruckers. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say they deserve to die by any means, but they're definitely not stacking up the competition. And make your bun smaller. Make your bun smaller. I'd much rather have, like, I get restaurants want their food to look big and proud and amazing, and so it's like a big visual appeal. A big part of food is the visual of it. But I mean, me being me, I guess I'm just always the counterpoint. I'd rather have something look like shit, but it tastes really good and it's easier to eat. These giant buns, it's like, I don't mind getting messy, but when I have trouble getting a whole everything in a burger in one bite in my mouth, like, I can't just, like, the height of the burger exceeds how far I can open my mouth. That's when I'm starting to get a little annoyed. But bun smaller. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed because I didn't have high hopes, but it's pretty much where I expected it to be. I'll give it that. But I know the scores seem kind of high, but I mean, Five Guys and Shake Shack make a mean fucking burger. They really do. They do. But with that being said, yeah, I would come back again for 100%, but only if I'm prompted to. But with that being said, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like this video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. It goes a long way for us here at Milkman Media. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all your food and gaming needs. And let's talk in the comments about Fuddruckers, fast casual, nationwide chains, any kind of restaurant you want to talk about, I'm down. Or even just anything that's on your mind, leave a comment. I'll respond. Why not? But thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, let's go. I know I'm moving through life like it's a runway. I'ma live life in style and paint this life like a masterpiece. There's no bringing us down, and we don't know what tomorrow holds, so we gon' live right now. All we know when we pull up